Tonight, an historic decision as Baltimore County Council members vote in favor of a bill which will increase the number of council members from 7 to 9. WMER2 News' Janae Wright joins us now. Janae, so what does this mean for the county?
Well, Kelly, 9 council districts means the current districts will be smaller. And it also means there's an opportunity for more diversity on the council, a council which has only had one minority in the last 20 years. Since 1956, there have been 7 seats on the Baltimore County Council. Since that time, most of the council members have been white and most have been men. Census data shows the county quadrupled in size to nearly 850,000 people in the last 70 years. And people of color make up half of that population. Baltimore County is 30% black and has a rapidly growing immigration population.
The Baltimore County Council has not grown since 1956. We still had the same number of councilmen representing us, even though we have grown 3 times.
Despite the changes to the county's demographic, Councilman Julian Jones is the only minority with a seat on the council. Albert Harris Jr., who lives in District 6, says he's eager to have an opportunity for more representation from people who look like him.
If I elected you to represent me, I want you to fully represent me.
He says it's one of the reasons he decided to be a part of the county's structure review work group. The group provided the recommendation to the council to expand seats to 9 council members. The group also recommended each of the council positions become full-time instead of part-time jobs. The bill also came with an amendment which had a redistricting map for the potential 9 districts, but not everyone was in favor of the map.
A lot of people were concerned with the map, what the map meant. There wasn't a lot of community input. I'm a big community input person. So I was happy with the amendment.
Councilman Young and Councilman Koch were also opposed to the maps. Councilman Koch adding another amendment which would create an opportunity for the public to have input on how the districts are split. Regardless of how the map will look, many people are happy to know that the council may look different starting in 2026.
The hope is not only do you get better diversity on the council, but also you get a better product because the council people have less people that they have to support.
And now that the council members approved the bill, it will be on the ballot this November for a public vote.
So, Janae, I know you said that they talked about several amendments tonight, but one of them, which would allow for some public input, how would that process work for the redistricting map?
Well, basically, it allows for the council, if they want the option to change that map that was proposed, they would have to come up with a committee that would allow for that redistricting. And once that committee starts that process, they can allow for public feedback as well. They'll have multiple meetings and public interest to get the public interest to see what people would want their districts to look like, the size and where the map actually cuts off. So if they're going to do that, they allow for that, it'll be more of a public response. So that's how people will be able to have their exact input. And it was really important for those council members to add that because they said that they didn't feel like there was enough input from the public, and this is something that they're going to be voting on, so it's very important for them.
All right, so stay tuned. More to come. All right, Janae, thanks for that report.